On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State, there's a look at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. DJ LeMahieu heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Gary Sanchez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, he's a strike away now from going a strong 1-2-3 to start the ball game.
Hit hard to short. Fielded by Galvis. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
First baseman
Adam Lind set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Perez has a play, and that's the third out. Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
for the Brewers, left fielder Billy Burns.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. Lind there to take this one, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third,
Michael Conforto gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ian Desmond will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Ian Desmond.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in now, Gerardo Parra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gerardo Parra.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. This one's flared toward left center. Burns comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Luis Valbuena into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Mike Trout strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Rocket to third, and that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers. David Peralta stands in for the first time.
Designated hitter, David Peralta.
Samardzija sets. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out. Chris Davis is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Nick Castellanos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
1-2.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Freddie Galvis gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Adam Frazier is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The designated hitter.
Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Ketel Marte gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. DJ LeMahieu will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Third inning, no score to this point. High in the air out to center field. Trout moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Gary Sanchez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position.
And that ball gets by him. And it is a run. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Salvador Perez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Scorched to third. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Billy Burns, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High pop-up. Samardzija is under it near the mound, and that's the second out of the inning. Brandon Phillips in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Adam Lind is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number one. Now in the box, Gerardo Parra. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gerardo Parra.
Scherzer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hit hard back up the middle. Galvis has it. Phillips for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Michael Conforto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner at first with no outs here. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So striding in, David Peralta, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there for strike one. First and second here with nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Settling in now, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Parra moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Nick Castellanos is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he will beat the throw as he gets his foot in there, safe at the plate. Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Into the seats, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Desmond ranging back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Salvador Perez stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Billy Burns will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Brandon Phillips will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Luis Valbuena heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Line hard down the line in right, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in, Adam Frazier. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Adam Frazier.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under it, Conforto. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Taken in by Castellanos. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Michael Conforto will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Right fielder, Michael
Samardzija ready. First pitch on the way. Taken high and deep to right. Desmond racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Mike Trout digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. hit the other way out toward right field. Desmond, shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. David Peralta steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Chris Davis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Shot toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Nick Castellanos will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Hit hard towards second. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Jerry Blevins is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Desmond has a read on it. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Salvador Perez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena with the bare hand. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the third guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Davis in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Billy Burns will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the 6th.
Left fielder, Billy Burns.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ground ball left side. On to first as Valbuena throws him out. 1 gone. So 1 away now for Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Mark Trumbo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Mike Trout ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point.
Leading off for Toronto.
Leading off the inning, Adam Lind, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. The tag, and he is out. Ian Desmond will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fly ball heading for the alley. Trout on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The left fielder,
Gerardo Parra will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Trumbo. 2 gone. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next,
Luis Valbuena will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Burns is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. David Peralta steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his third double of the game. Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Chris Davis steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Number 52 will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. Dribbled to the right side. Sanchez gonna have to hurry, and he's set down, one away. Nick Castellanos ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Ryan Presley will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
This change defensively for the...
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. This one skied out toward right. Desmond is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Freddie Galvis gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Adam Frazier comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Toronto, the designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
Line softly toward the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Ketel Marte comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
And this is up and in, ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. DJ LeMahieu will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Salvador Perez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And this will make its way to the 344 marker. Billy Burns will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Parra arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Brandon Phillips struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go 0 for, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Mark Trumbo is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Mark Trumbo.
In the air now out to right field. Desmond over to his left, and the inning is over. Gary Sanchez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that look high from here, it's 0-2 now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Adam Lind gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, he's pitched, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Ian Desmond will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Gerardo Parra will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Gerardo Parra.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
The pitch count, you ask, right at 100 now, but I think this is still a game that he can finish off, no doubt about it.
And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone. Luis Valbuena will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important ones as it helped lead him to the victory.